Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. Sorry I've been away for a bit here, but actually I've been really busy because we've been working on chargebacks. As you know, there is a chargeback group where we work on different wordings and such to get people's money back, to get people in the group's monies back. And finally, we've had some breakthroughs. And I feel so stupid because really, it's what I learned from the infinity system. That last one that I had to go through, and I got a ton of people's money back. And what it came down to was product not as described. I can't believe I wasn't taking that angle with this one, and it's the angle that finally is showing some results now. And so I want to walk you through it. Should you be wanting to or needing to get to do a chargeback? Because God knows, Philip Johansson is never going to refund you for this product, and neither will Copecart because they're on his side, right? So in front of you is what you generally will get. If you try to get your money back, you go to Copecart and you're trying to get your money back, you'll get a notification, something like this. And they'll say, I've checked your request, and unfortunately, as you have agreed to waive your right of cancellation during the ordering process, we are unable to cancel your order. Please note that it is not possible to complete the order prior to the tick being set. And then they show you that you have to tick that box saying that you waive your right of cancellation, which means no refund. Similar to this sheet here where it just comes right out and says, refunds are not available for this product. Now, over time, this policy has been changing. So it really depends on when you got into the program as to whether you under the no refunds at all or under their older refund policy. But either way, they use this to discourage people from ever even trying to ask for a refund. And then people who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this program just kind of go away, tuck their tail between their legs and say, geez, I guess I'm such a loser. I wasn't able to make this work. Now I have no way of getting my money back. I guess I'm just screwed. And we're not just talking about the people that paid the $2,500, $2,000 to $2,500 for the 7-figure Accelerator, but also people that have spent thousands more on the one-on-one, the Diamond Club and such like that. And they are all under now this no refund policy. Although, as I said, if they signed up earlier, that's debatable, and that's a whole nother argument that can be made as well. So what I'm saying is, don't be discouraged over this, because there's a whole different area that we need to look at here, and it's where we are having success now in getting people their chargebacks for. So this is really a message of hope tonight, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this, or the broad brushstrokes of how you can do this. And as I say, it goes back to the old, this product not as described. Here it is right from Copecart's own pages of not as described. So you can they say that they'll refund your money for an item that's not as described, yet they're going to point to the pages I just showed you and say, no, we're not giving you anything back. Mwah. But fortunately, the financial institutions still do recognize product not as described. So for example, if I was ordering something, say a shirt online for myself, I order a green shirt. They send me a purple shirt. Even if they have a no refund policy, the shirt company, the Darlene's shirt company, then I can still go back to my bank or my credit card and say, look, this is not the product that I ordered. Look at here. And then I would show them the catalog description of the green shirt, and show that this is what I ordered. Here's the proof, green shirt. Here's what they sent me, purple shirt. There's your proof. This is not the same product. Get your money back. Okay, so for a shirt, it's real easy. The company's going to refund you or send you the right shirt or whatever. For a $2,000 plus dollar digital product, it gets a little bit more tricky. But you know what? They just want you to think it's more tricky, but really, it's the same. Were you buying a green shirt or a purple shirt here? So here's in their own words about the product not as described. An item is not as described if the buyer can demonstrate that it's significantly different from the seller's listing description or photos. So that's where I would show them the picture from Darlene's shirt company, the picture of the green shirt. No, they sent me the purple shirt. Here are a few examples of not as described cases. Different color, model, version, or size. Now these are all for physical products though, right? The item has a different design or material. Seller failed to disclose damaged or missing parts. Buyer received an incorrect quantity. Item described as authentic, but it's not authentic. Condition: the item is misrepresented, or it was delivered really too late, and the timing really mattered. Okay, well, what about for digital products? Does this just all fly to the side for digital products? No, it doesn't. It's still the same thing, and we have to still look at the exact same ideas behind a physical product like Darlene's shirt that she doesn't like compared to seven-figure Accelerator. So where do we go to see this listing description? Well, that's the kicker, isn't it, right? Because Philip Johansson has been very, very, very careful to never, ever put anything in writing. You can't even go to a sales page, which you normally can, where they'll, you'll have the product description and it'll be saying it'll do this, that, and the other thing, and you can say no, it doesn't, and then get your money back. But there is no product description. Anything in writing is there. There's no photos. There's no nothing. In fact, he promises in the sales video that you'll sign a legal agreement that stipulates all this in writing. Nobody ever got that legal agreement. It doesn't exist. In fact, guess what? The legal agreement that they show in the sales video, that's the Infinity System agreement that Jono Armstrong did. So Philip has now learned from his mentor, Jono Armstrong, we don't do a legal agreement, because boy, did Jono Armstrong get nailed bad on that one. Thank you. Yeah. So there's no legal agreement. There's no product description. So where do you find, how do you say that this is not the product that I signed up to buy? Well, the only description that you've got is that sales video, that 50-minute sales video, or however long the one you saw. They call it the 14-minute training. There is no 14-minute training. It's the 50-minute sales video, and that's not a training. It's a bloody sales video. So what promises did he make in that sales video? What is the product description from that sales video that is so totally different from what this course is actually about? Let me show you. So while these short clips are playing, I want you to think of everything he's saying that is complete and utter BS, that just is completely different in the actuality of what you purchased compared to what he's promising here, and the only information you had to go on before you actually made that purchase, right?
I'm not very techy and don't know how to use social media for business. Does this matter? Zero social media experience is required. You will only need to spend a max of 57 minutes per day on social media, posting ready-made, done-for-you content. No strategy brainstorming, no unique content creation, no caption creation, no trail and error, no guesswork. It really is as simple as hitting copy, paste, post. I don't want to show my face on Instagram. Will this hold me back? Absolutely not. 90% of my mentorship students do not show their faces on Instagram or social media.
What? What? What were all those promises we just heard? Don't need any social media experience. Well, actually, that one's true, because if you don't have any social media experience, you actually think it's normal for TikTok and Instagram and Facebook to be shutting down your accounts one after another, after another, after another. You think this is perfectly normal. So yeah, you shouldn't have any social media experience to get through on this one. No tech experience, right? You're not going to have to learn how camera works, lighting. You need to learn how to shoot video. You need to how to be a video editor. Oh, and you also need to how to get into your autoresponder and change your emails. All kinds of stuff. Get real. Maximum of 57 minutes per day? You're supposed to be going now to 2 to 3 Zoom calls per day. Oh, yeah. He's got 18 Zoom calls now happening per week. You couldn't even hit the Zoom calls for that. Not to mention just making the videos. I mean, 57 minutes a day isn't even close enough to track down several videos, to model each one of them, to do the captions, to do everything. Way longer than that. It's hours and hours per work a day, even without going to any of the Zoom calls. You're posting ready-made, done-for-you content. Seriously. None of that's ready-made. You go find the stuff and you model it. That's all that's done for you. You have to do it all yourself. No content creation. No caption creation. Oh my God, you better get the right font and the right colors, and you better be spaced in the right place on your page. Oh my God. Just as easy as hitting copy, paste, post. Anybody who's been in that program or has even seen what these people are doing know that it's not that easy and that that's not what they're doing. And then this final bald-faced lie. 90% of his students don't show their faces. Horse shit. It's more like 95% of them at least do. I think he's shown 2 examples of people who don't. That's it. In this clip, he's going to be showing you exactly what you're going to be doing and how easy it is.
Then all of these views we get turn into prospects that can make us money. How? We simply direct them to the LinkedIn bio, and the link takes viewers to the team of experts who sell them high-ticket digital products. And you get the referral fee of $1,000 to $10,000 every time. Easy. So what do these 7-second viral uploads look like? So I found this page on Instagram with over 3 million followers, and the only thing he does is re-uploading viral videos from TikTok and YouTube, and you can see here it has 3.6 million views, this one, and this one has 5.4 million views. Let's take a look at it. That's it. And it got 5.4 million views. So if you check the URL up here, and then if you go to Google and just type download reel, then if you just take this one here, the first one or the second one or the third one, then you paste in the URL and press download, and then you re-upload it to your own Instagram account.
Wow. So it shows that you're just going to have to be pointing people to a link in your bio. It says nothing about all of the DMing you're going to have to do, all of the selling to them over the DMs that you're going to have to do, all of that stuff. It's just not in there. And then he shows you here that you're just going to be re-uploading other people's stuff. Seriously? I mean, all you need to do is point to the training where you can show that it's not that. There's far, far, far more to it than that.
What I want you to do is simple model it. Okay, I mean model it. You can see the views, she got 4,100 views. So what I want you to do is actually look at the video and see where she is on the screen. Okay, so for example, if we let me record the screen here again. 3, 2, 1, record. Okay, we open up the camera here. So if we take a look at her, then you can see she is like, this fits pretty good, right? Maybe further away, like that. Don't have the camera like this, right? But find the same frame that she is in, like here. Not like this, not like this, not like this, but down here in the kind of left corner. And then you can see my top of my head is kind of in the middle of the screen, like she is. Her top of the head is kind of in the middle of the frame. Okay, let's take another example, and then you just record it here. This is the frame you recorded in. Let's take another example. Oops, sorry. Now, she is, you can see her head. Her head is in the middle. Her top of the head is in more the middle now. Then we have it here, right? Let me see, I can't see now. There we have it. Then she looked that way. Press record. I am in the middle of the frame, right guys? Press record here. Let's see the other frame. Still in the middle, but a new angle.
When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say?
Her face is in the middle of the screen again, right? Top of the head is in the middle of the screen and the text is above her. It's not, the text is not all the way up here, but the text is right here. And her head is right here on the frame. So you simply model it. She looks up in the beginning. She has her face in the middle, not like this, not like this, but like this, like this. And then and what does she do?
When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome?
And there we have it. And there we have it. Then we add in the text, and there we go.
So that's quite a fair bit different than what you saw in the sales video, wasn't it? But don't forget, that sales video is the only product description that you have. And you couldn't see any of this until you had actually bought the product. You had no idea that you had to do all of this.
Without creating products, websites, running ads, or selling a single thing yourself ever.
So your only product description promises you that you will not have to sell a single thing. Really, all you need to do is go into the course materials and start pulling stuff from the DMs, all the DM selling that you're going to have to do, that entire section on DM selling and the scripts that you have to memorize and everything like that. So first of all, you've got the warm traffic closing script overview, which tells you all about how to sell to these people, building a relationship so that you can be selling to them. And it's just pages and pages and pages long. And as I said, this is just the overview. This isn't even the script yet. This is just the overview and how you're supposed to go about doing it. And then you go to the script. And that's pages and pages and pages of stuff to remember too. And it gives you actual things that you need to memorize and be able to say. And you're told that you should be going through this daily until you can just trip it off the end of your tongue and be able to do that. So that's an awful lot of selling. And then you've got this list of the hard questions that you're supposed to be asking about how much money people have. And then just came out the new DM closing script, and you can also include that one as well. So this is the up-to-date DM closing script that you're now supposed to have memorized as well. And again, it's pages and pages and pages and pages. And he's trying to say that you're not going to have to do any sales. This is nothing but doing sales to sell Philip Johansson's course. And he can say, oh yeah, you can use this to sell any course. No. This is specifically to sell 7-Figure Accelerator. All of this is just to sell 7-Figure Accelerator. The wording on these scripts and such are very specific to only 7-Figure Accelerator, not to whatever you might want to sell. Is that what you signed up for? Is that what was in the sales video? No, it was just go click the link in my bio, and then the person was supposed to be shuttled off to a bunch of professional salespeople. What happened to them? How come you're having to do all of this? This is exactly why you bought the product is because it was supposed to be so easy, not so that you would have to do sales and all this. And going back to that thought that you would just be re-uploading other people's videos, a student did that. I'm sure more than one has, but one that was in the September 20th Zoom call that was just a few days ago had done that. Philip caught her and admonished her against doing that. So Philip knows. Philip knew when he was making that video that you couldn't just be uploading other people's videos.
But let me show you.
Better day.
Where did you get this from?
I don't remember. That's an old one it's one of my first ones that I reposted.
You got this video from somewhere else, right?
Yes.
TikTok knows that. And
Oh
TikTok,
yeah, I remember. Canva.
and
I
TikTok
don't know
does
if
stuff
it's from
like it.
Canva, and I just put the
They don't
subtitle.
listen. They don't like to repost. If you repost something another creator have already done, and you repost the exact same thing, right? You are most likely getting shadow banned. They do
Okay.
not like it.
So basically everything that was said in that sales video, that 14-minute training video, yeah, right, the 50-minute sales video was a lie. You can grab a copy of that off of any of Philip's emails coming out from his autoresponder right now, dragging you to a 7-figure accelerator. You can take a screen copy of that video, take it into CapCut, take the bits out that you want like I just showed you, and then compare and contrast to what is actually in the training and for other proof that you've got that shows that it's everything but what is being sold to you in that sales video, in that product description, the only product description that you have. You can take this video, download it, chop it up if you want to, use it as you wish. I'll try and come out with more information as well. But this is how you can do a chargeback and claim under product not as described. Your product description, the only description you've got is that sales video. Look what was promised you in that sales video. Look at what was promised you that didn't happen, that you can prove didn't happen. It's not good enough to say, this is a Ponzi scheme, I don't want to participate. No, take specific points like I just showed you and point to them and say, I was told I didn't have to show my face. Here's how I have to show my face, from the training. Compare and contrast. And then you can then request your chargeback that way. By the way, for future reference, PayPal is the best one. Always use PayPal when you're doing a digital purchase online. They've got your back. You've got the best chances of getting your money back from them. But I am seeing it come in from even smaller banks. So this is a good thing. But you are going to have to take a bit of time and, as I said, get your clips together. And hey, if you're part of 7-Figure Accelerator, you know how to do video clips. I just learned how to do CapCut, so you can do it too. So that's how you do it. So I hope you found tonight's information to be of any benefit to you. And if it is, keep in mind that this channel is supported through donations. I sure would appreciate it if you could buy me a cup of coffee, if you feel I'm at all worth it to you. And if you found this information to be of any value to you. My contact information is in the bottom of the description, and my donation link is at the top of the comments and at the top of the description. So you guys have a great evening, great day, whenever. Darlene out.